You awaken in brackish water, murky, warm, scented with decay and salt. The mud beneath you is slick and suffocating, pressing against your belly. Your body is painfully small, vulnerable. Reflexively you twist, trying to feel for water deeper than this shallow slosh. But all around is the same, puddles linked by thin channels, half-dried cracks forming in the mud. You remember nothing, no hatch, no eggshell, no parent to guide you. You are utterly alone. Your skin feels raw where the mud rubs. Every movement sends ripples outward. You glance upward. Above you, mangrove roots twist and knot, blocking much of the light. Thin shards of sunlight pierce through, dancing across the surface. Beyond, distant water glints. That's your goal. Reach somewhere you can swim freely, breathe without danger. But you're not safe here. A bird's shadow flits overhead, wings slicing the air. You flatten yourself against the mud, hoping the silhouette passes. Moments stretch. The shadow lingers. Your heart, if you even have one yet, pounds. But the bird drifts away, perhaps uninterested, or moved on to easier prey. A crab scuttles near sidelong. Its claws click open, closing. It senses you. You freeze. It inches closer. You shiver with instinct and dread. Could you dart past it? Risk exposure? Or try to stay so still the crab ignores you? You choose to stay. The creature brushes past, but still alive, and moves on. You press forward, inch by inch, thrusting your body through slick paths of mud. Ahead, a shallow rivulet glimmers. Water flows thin but alive. You push toward it, every ounce of your strength. The mud latches, resisting. But hunger, fear, life itself pushes you. At last you break through into cool water, just an inch deeper than before, but enough. Suddenly your gills gasp. You sip the current. For the first time, you feel some relief. The water lets you drift, even if only barely. You swallow, your throat raw from the brine. But danger lurks. The channel you entered is narrow. Walls of mangrove roots press in. The current is weak. Stagnant pools lie ahead. You must choose, fight for the narrow current, or crawl over land, where oxygen is richer but risk of desiccation is high. You feel the air is tempting. You push your little body up. Just enough to expose your gills to air. A trick you instinctively know, you can breathe air for brief moments if your body is wet, your slime layer intact. You inch forward along mud and root, your skin quivering with strain. Behind, water drains away, sucking moisture from your tail. As you slip forward, the ground shifts. A mudslide, a chunk of root dislodges. The earth trembles. You tumble. You fall onto dry land, half your body still in the water, half exposed. Panic surges. You scrabble, push, gasping. The mud cracks. A shadow edges near, a snake or eel? You can't see clearly. You lash out, flinging yourself back toward water. You succeed, half your body in the stream. You slide backward, relishing the cool flow rushing past. But you are pinned, the root wall towers behind you. Ahead, the channel narrows to a pinprick. You're squeezed. A hiss, low, wet, echoes ahead. Something downstream is coming. You strain your eyes in murk. A silhouette, elongated, glides through water. Its eyes glow dimly. It means meat. You hear the suction of its mouth opening. You must act. You contract your body, darting forward. Your tail flicks. You surge through the narrow passage with everything you have. The predator follows, its maw snapping shut just behind you, biting into mud. You feel the shock through your spine. You burst out into a wider pool. Water deepens. Relief floods you. The predator is behind, blocked by roots. You don't wait to see. You swim fast, weaving among submerged roots and beat against the current that leads deeper into safer territory. The shift is significant, deeper water, cooler, darker. You hide under roots, in shadows. Your skin tingles from salt, stress, relief. In this new chamber of water, the scent is different, fresher, richer in oxygen. Tiny plankton swirl. You open your mouth, gulping nourishment, every mouthful precious. You drift, exhausted, along the chamber floor. Your thoughts spin. You survived the first trial of land, the predator, the mudslide. But now you face many unknowns. Up ahead, you glimpse flickers of light, cracks between rootwood, openings where water flows or sun breaks through. Could these lead to open water? You push toward them, navigating corridors. As you move, your eyes adjust. You begin to see shapes, fallen debris, rotten wood, skeletal branches. Something moves ahead, flicker, a small fish, smaller even than you. It darts past. Hunger claws at you. Do you pursue or stay hidden? You wait. It passes. Perhaps not enough energy left to chase. Further on, the corridor splits, one path shallow and air exposed, the other deep and dark. The shallow path would give you more oxygen but expose you to drying, heat, predators above. The deep path is colder, darker, more dangerous in terms of aquatic predators. You weigh options. You recall that earlier you survived by brief excursions into air. You choose deep water. You slip in. Water presses down. You feel pressure. The current strengthens. You fight not to be swept into unknown caverns. You brace against roots and rocks. You lose ground, then steady yourself. In the gloom, you sense movement, fins flash. A larger fish glides near, mouth opening faintly. It circles. You freeze, suspending among root tangle. The predator draws closer, its silhouette, a deadly arc. You must act. You dart sideways, weaving into a root crevice. It snaps past, brushing you barely. You feel a rush of terror and relief. It leaves, and you collapse, trembling. Your gills burn from exertion, your tail pulses. You lie in the roots, submerged, silent. You survive another breakdown. Time drifts, minutes, hours, your senses sharpen. You detect subtle vibrations in water. You learn root tunnels that yield safety. You detect currents that bear food or fresh water. You detect incoming tides from distant cracks. Then a surge, water bursts through a fissure ahead. You feel the pulse, the flow increasing, carrying you forward. You ride the current. Roots whip past. The light filters stronger now. The smell of open water, brine salt depth. You emerge, a hidden lagoon, broad, deep, shadowed by towering mangrove canopies. You drift there, absorbing the sight. More fish swirl. Crabs scuttle below. The water is rich. You breathe easier. But this is not safety, only relative comfort. This lagoon is a hunting ground. Predators lurk. But for now, for this moment, you rest. You tuck your body near roots, safe in corners. You reflect, your birth into mud, your first trials, clawing over land, escaping predators, choosing paths, outsmarting danger. You have lived through the worst first hours. Still, this is only the beginning. Life in mangroves is perilous. Every movement, every decision, risks death. Yet you are here. You are alive. You are small, fragile, but you are alive. And as twilight dims, the lagoon darkens. Other lives stir, creatures of night, hunters of darkness. You brace yourself. You prepare for the next challenge. But for now, you survive. In the hiss of water, the whisper of roots, the flicker of fish, you remain, breathing, waiting, moving, continuing the life of a mangrove rivulous fish.